Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, good morning. How are you today? Hopefully you are always healthy, okay? So today is our sixth meeting. So it means that this is our last meeting in online learning with me. But don't be sad everyone because we have more other times to have fun together. So before we begin to our material today, do you remember what we have learned in fifth meeting? Okay, we have learned about cause and effect. And can you explain directly what does it mean cause and effect? Okay, cause and effect is a combination of action and reaction, and those two things are related each other. And it's like before after combination that the one is happen as before and the one is happened as after. Okay, good. Okay, then can you guess what we will learn today? No? Okay, I will give you some clues of our material today. It's like a bit similar to our previous meeting about cause and effect. But it's like a longer sentence or maybe in a paragraph form, and then it shows the more detail about something. So can you guess what we will learn today? Okay, today we will learn about explanation text. Jadi di dalam teks penjelasan itu agak mirip dengan yang namanya cause effect atau sebab akibat. Tapi untuk explanation text ini dia tertulis biasanya dalam bentuk paragraf atau kalimat yang lebih panjang daripada cause and effect. Dan juga di dalam explanation text ini di situ tertulis secara detail dan berurut dari yang misalnya peristiwa tersebut, dari yang nama peristiwa tersebut, terus detail peristiwa tersebut, lalu akibat terjadinya peristiwa tersebut, seperti itu. Jadi benar-benar kayak dijelaskan atau benar-benar kayak tertulis dari awal peristiwa tersebut sampai akhir, seperti itu. Jadi biasanya untuk explanation text ini terfokus kepada bencana alam atau natural disasters. Jadi di situ kan biasanya menjelaskan bagaimana bencana alam tersebut terjadi, terus kenapa bisa terjadi, terus apa nama bencananya dan mengapa terjadi dan lain-lain, seperti itu. Okay, now I will show you the examples of expressing of demanding explanation and correcting yourself. So, check it out.
Demanding explanation. Can you explain why? Do you mean to say, I don't understand why? Why is that? Does it mean correcting yourself? What I mean, what I'm saying, don't misunderstand me. What I'm trying to say is, let me put it another way.
Nah, jadi di sini tadi disebutkan bahwa tujuan dari explanation atau penjelasan itu adalah cara kita menyampaikan bagaimana dan kenapa sesuatu itu terjadi, dan sesuatu tersebut memberikan dampak apa nih terhadap yang lain, seperti itu. Jadi untuk menyampaikan pendapat kita atau penjelasan kita tersebut, ada beberapa ekspresi seperti yang sudah saya jelaskan tadi. Misalnya kita mau menuntut penjelasan, kita bisa bilang, can you explain why? Bisa kamu jelaskan nggak kenapa itu bisa terjadi? Terus kalau misalnya kita itu ada kesalahan saat kita menyampaikan, atau misalnya kita itu kayak kehabisan kata-kata dalam menyampaikan, kita bisa pakai ekspresi correcting yourself. Kita bisa bilang, what I mean, what I'm saying, don't misunderstand me, and etc. Jadi kita bisa meralat penyampaian kita sebelumnya dengan mengatakan beberapa kalimat-kalimat tersebut agar tidak menimbulkan kesalahpahaman. Okay, next I will show you the examples of paragraph in explanation text. So check it out.
2010 Haiti earthquake. On 12 January 2010 at 4:53 p.m. local time, a magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck the Republic of Haiti, with an epicenter located approximately 25 kilometers south and west of the capital city of Port-au-Prince, near the epicenter of the earthquake in the city of Léogâne. It is estimated that 80 till 90% of the buildings were critically damaged or destroyed. The metropolitan Port-au-Prince region was also severely affected. According to the government of Haiti, the earthquake left more than 316,000 dead or missing, 300,000 injured, and over 1.3 million homeless. According to the Inter-American Development Bank, or IDB, the earthquake was the most destructive event any country has experienced in modern times. When measured in terms of the number of people killed as a percentage of the country's population.
Nah, jadi di contoh tersebut tadi itu dijelaskan dari yang awal, yaitu ada tanggalnya, ada waktunya, terus ada ukuran dari gempa bumi yang terjadi tersebut. Jadi di situ dijelaskan secara berurutan dan secara detail atau secara menyeluruh, seperti itu. Dari situ juga selanjutnya dijelaskan jumlah warga yang terkena dampak dari gempa bumi tersebut. Juga di situ juga dijelaskan bahwa berapa persen yang terkena dampak atas gempa bumi tersebut. Terus ada juga dijelaskan bangunan-bangunannya dan wilayah-wilayah lainnya, seperti itu. Jadi di dalam explanation text ini itu agak berbeda dengan cause effect. Kalau cause effect kan itu kayak jelas banget bahwa itu ada penanda seperti caused by, habis itu because of, dan lain-lain kan. Nah, jadi kalau di explanation text ini itu kayak langsung aja dijelaskannya, kayak nggak perlu yang penanda-penanda kayak di cause and effect. So for the next, I will show you about important things in explanation text. So check it out.
A paragraph usually has one main idea. The main idea is expressed in a topic sentence. A topic sentence usually appears at the beginning of the paragraph. Supporting details are the outer sentences that tell us more about the main idea. Example, paragraph 1, a tsunami. A tsunami is a series of waves caused by the displacement of a large volume of water, typically an ocean or a large lake. Though sentenced as topic sentence, it can be generated by earthquake, volcanic eruption, and other underwater explosions, including detonations of underwater nuclear devices, landslides, meteorite impacts, and other disturbances above or below water. Those sentences as supporting details.
Nah, jadi di explanation text itu ada yang namanya topic sentence dan ada yang namanya supporting details. Nah, kalau topic sentence itu biasanya itu munculnya di awal-awal paragraf atau di paragraf pertama. Terus kalau untuk supporting details itu adalah kalimat lainnya untuk lebih menjelaskan tentang main idea yang sudah ada di topik sentence biasanya. Jadi untuk supporting detailsnya itu dia menjelaskan kayak secara lebih rinci lagi tentang topik sentence. And then because the time is almost over, so I will conclude about the material today. Today we have learned about explanation text, and it's a bit similar to cause and effect, but it's a longer sentence and it can be a paragraph in some case. And for explanation text, it appears in detail to explain about something, and usually it focus on the process of natural disasters. Okay, because this is our last meeting, so I will say thank you so much for your attention in our online learning, and then thank you so much for being great students for me, and then it's really touched my heart a lot. And then don't forget to study hard, stay at home, stay safe, and always stay healthy. Okay, and then the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.